Hey guys, what's up? RedExions here and welcome back to this brand new video. And today we are at Circuitpark Bergen, basically my home track, for another day of testing. But we're not doing it in our Rotax, we're not doing it in our T4. So what will we be driving today? Well, I'll show you.
The OK Senior, the fastest non-gearbox class in the world. 125cc, 2-stroke, 40 plus horsepower and no clutch. This class is designed to be the ultimate karting experience, preparing future talents for F1. And who will be driving it today? Yes, that's correct, this ugly bastard. So, how did we get on? The acceleration of this thing is unlike anything I have ever experienced. Once you reach optimal RPM and the exhaust valve opens, this thing is like a portal to a different dimension. And sure, the acceleration only lasts for about 2 seconds, but in those 2 seconds you will be doing well over 100 kph. The light weight of 150 kilograms, no complicated electronics and the absence of a clutch makes this one of the purest driving experiences you will ever get. I now really understand why this class is used to prepare the next generation of F1 drivers. So why is a mere mortal like me driving this black beast?
Alright guys, welcome to the warehouse of Sherman BV. Next to me is Jesse, representative of the company. Well, first of all, Jesse, why am I driving OK today and what are we doing here?
Well, today was a day for you to test both the new option and the new prime compound for the Maxxis tire. The same compounds that are used in the European and World Championships. And we were curious about your opinion to have a day in a OK Senior, testing both new tires to see what your response would be to this feeling.
So, the Maxxis option tire. Like Jesse said, this is the tire for OK Junior in the official European and World Championships. This tire has a similar grip level to tires that I am more used to. Anyways, one massive difference between an OK and a Rotax, for example, is how much more you have to work the kart into the corner. You really have to grip the wheel firmly and put pressure on both the wheel and the footrests. As the driver, you're responsible for how the kart flexes, and with an OK, this is very important. Also, this thing does not have a clutch. Most popular karting classes have a centrifugal clutch. This means that the engine speed and rear wheel speed can be different from each other. The OK has a direct drivetrain, so the speed of the rear wheels is always linked to the engine speed. This means the kart is a lot less forgiving on the braking and corner exits, as there is no clutch to compensate for your small mistakes. The option tire is a really good junior tire, but like I said, it's still a junior tire. It had the typical junior tire feel to it, which I can't really explain, but you know what it is when you're a driver. One other thing that surprised me was the durability of this tire. We were sliding a whole lot due to the excess power and bad track surface, but the tires didn't budge and they actually didn't really wear out that much. Overall, I think this tire is a great addition to the OK Junior class.
And yeah, can you tell me a little bit about what this tire is about, your role in developing?
Yeah, actually we do all the development of the Maxxis tires here in-house. And we do a lot of tests over the last 3 to 4 years to develop these 2 new tires that are used in the FIA Championships. Of course, it was really difficult for you to drive with the option tire in the OK Senior go-kart, as the option tire is used in the junior category, so it was more difficult for you. But overall, I think you did pretty well on the option tire.
For me, I think the most important thing was getting used to the kart itself, the concept. Of course, it was brand new to me, and I only had 2 sessions to do it. But in those 2 sessions, the tire did make quite a big impression on me. I really liked it. I enjoyed it.
That's good to hear. Of course, it's difficult to adapt to a direct drive go-kart, especially because you're used to the Rotax and the Tillotson go-karts. But you did pretty well.
Right guys, that was the first session, and that's a little bit faster than a Rotax, not gonna lie. Yeah, you saw that I wasn't really smooth at all. of course, is completely new. We're on the junior tires as well. But I think for a first session that was not too bad. We got around, we didn't crash, and in the end we improved our lap time by about a second. There's still a lot of time to be found in my driving. But also a thing that's not helping is that the track is really slow. I think the Rotaxes are about 3 to 4 seconds off the pace. So yeah, that just goes to show how slippery it is right now. And yeah, first impression, it's a lot to take in. The main thing that I got is that you just have a lot less time between the corners. Of course, because you're accelerating so much faster, the corner comes to you much quicker. It's definitely a lot of fun. And I think if we can practice a little bit more, we can definitely improve our lap time some more. So yeah, let's go for it.
Die bandenspanning is nog belangrijker. Dat je echt hard op je stuur duwt. Probeer nu nog te rond en dan in één keer te sturen, maar dat je iets meer vloeiend naar binnen laat gaan en dan iets meer de KZ-lijn, zeg maar.
Maar meer driehoek of zo?
Ietsjes meer, dat je hem nog meer laat draaien of echt richting de apex en dan op de gas glijden.
Oké.
Camera's aan?
Yep.
Now it's time for the real deal. The prime tires for the senior category. It was now time for my first ever taste of FIA karting.
Can you tell us something about the prime tire? Because after we switched to a new set of prime tires, how was your feeling on this set of tire?
Well, I definitely had a lot more grip coming out of the pit. I think it only took about 2 or 3 corners for the the top smooth layer to rub off, and after that I immediately felt that I had much more grip.
Oh my god guys, this thing is properly fast. Now that I have the tires with grip that match the power of this thing, I felt a lot more confident to also start pushing more. Taking more speed into corners, taking corners flat that definitely were not flat on the options, and overall just a more planted feeling on the track. But hey, give your homeboy some time to get used to everything, eh? Anyways, I felt like at the end the speed was decent, so let's ride on board for a full hot lap. Oh yes I did. One thing that was absolutely new to me with this kart was the fact that you also have to think about tire management. In Rotax you can just push every corner and not think about what you are doing to the tires or taking care of the tires. An OK has a lot more power and runs much lower tire pressure, which technically means that the tire has to do a lot more work. If you push them too much, they'll start pushing right back and they'll start wearing out a lot, which is what I did wrong here. An example of what I did wrong is this sequence here. I just kept it completely flat through here, leaning heavily on my left rear tire. It worked for a few laps, but it was basically frying up my tires, thus slowing me down, especially in the long run. If I would have done what I did here in an official FIA race, I would have destroyed the tires in only one heat. The correct way to do it is to only put as much throttle as necessary. That might sound ridiculous, but let me explain. Because I'm keeping it flat, I start sliding. Sliding equals slowing down, so if I would have put less throttle, I would have been able to carry more speed through here and thus be faster around the lap. Also, I'd be way more gentle on the tires. But hey, let your boy get used to the kart, will you?
I think in the end we went 2 seconds faster on the prime set, which was also a little bit down to me getting more used to it. But I have to say that compared to some other tires that I did in the past, this is a lot more complex. Like it was learning to kart like from zero again. I felt like I was 10 years old again doing a Rotax for the first time. Just the whole concept of how you need to drive it is so different to what I'm used to, but once I started getting the hang of it, it was really satisfying, and it's a really fast tire.
Yeah. It does have a lot of grip, and of course it takes a lot of time to get used to the OK Senior and then the new tire, which you have never used before, and you were quite fast, to be honest. So I think you did a pretty good job today in the go-kart for the first time.
Well, thank you, and also what I wanted to say to you guys, if you ever get the chance somehow to drive on, well, these tires, a kart like this, definitely take it, because it is an experience. But you guys can experience it, because we are actually doing a giveaway of a set of the Maxxis Prime tire, and also we are giving away 3 Maxxis caps. I'll put it in the description what you need to do for the exact steps, and maybe you are the new owner of this super fast tire. Well guys, that was the first session with the Prime tire, the faster one, and I have to say that was a lot better. I also started driving a little bit better. Now managed to do a 49.3, which is okay, I think, not too sure. But yeah, what an experience, man. So much grip, so much power out of the corners. Also a thing that's really cool, normally I'm used to a peak of like 1 or 2 laps. This is a peak of like 4 to 5 laps. Missed it though because I got some traffic and I was still getting used to everything. I actually set my fastest time in lap 10 before I came in. So on my side, the driving definitely improved a little bit. Still have to improve a little bit more because I'm still way too aggressive, especially with those rears. And I think we can get down to a 48 if we start driving a little bit better. And also the tire pressure was a little bit too high, but that was mostly down to me because I overused the tires so much. Anyways, this is good fun, good fun.
So with that new knowledge in the pocket, time to put it into practice. Instead of knowing I pushed the tires too hard, so it would be important to take a small step back and really listen to what the tires are telling you. Like I said, these tires are not like anything I'm used to, they are not foolproof. If you manage to listen to their feedback, you will have insane grip. But if you don't, they will definitely punish you for it. Of course, these are the basic skills that make F1 drivers like Max Verstappen or Lewis Hamilton completely unbeatable. And I now see why a karting tire needs to have this characteristic too. Let's have one more look at the final onboard of the day, and let me know if you see any differences in my driving style between this lap and the previous fastest lap. So in the end there we got really close to our previous best time, which I was really happy with because like I said, I destroyed the tires, and also the tires are just fastest in the first session, so it's really good that I came close to it after the tires had done a few more sessions. Off camera, one of the test drivers who is more experienced with the kart also set a lap, and he was about 4/10 quicker than me, so I was really happy that I was only 4/10 off. So actually I was really happy with my lap time.
Wow guys, what a day. Definitely one of the best days of my karting career, maybe even in my life. A big shout out to Maxxis for letting me try out their tires in this awesome machine. Also, don't forget to check out the pinned comments to win the awesome prizes like that set of Maxxis Prime tires. Anyways guys, with that also comes the end to this video. If you enjoyed that, then please consider hitting those like and subscribe buttons, that would really help me. If you want to support my karting career financially, check out my channel memberships. You will get some cool advantages in return for your support. Now in my last video I was racing my own kart at Kevin Magnussen's old home track. That place is awesome, so definitely check it out. It's on screen right here. Anyways guys, see you next time. Peace.